thought that a dramatized and exaggerated portrayal of talaq would inspire men to adopt the same method to get rid of their wives in reality. Well, we are correctly pointing out the misinterpreted use and the domestic abuse of the practice of triple talaq. To dig deeper, triple talaq isn't even an official form of talaq under the Sharia law of Islam. But everyone has probably read it backwards, so I can't blame anyone for misinterpretations. But speaking of ignorance, the latest in a string of comments surrounding triple talaq is that the practice is misused by men to satisfy their lust. The statement comes from Swami Prasad Maurya, a BJP minister. Swami Prasad Maurya, a man who speaks his mind, a man who knows plenty about practice. He went on to state that the BJP stands with Muslim women. But when we looked for any pictures of him standing with Muslim women, we couldn't find a single one. Good job, Mr. Maurya. Wouldn't want the missus to know. But that's quite honest of you, Mr. Maurya. While your party got busy playing Messiah for the abandoned women, you seem to have forgotten that there are Muslim men who also need saving from the holy cow. Talaq? Double talaq? Triple talaq?
You once, twice, 3 times a lady.
The BJP's support towards the victims of triple talaq wouldn't have been debatable if the head of his cabinet he serves in, UP Chief Minister unmarried Yogi Adityanath, didn't make this comment. And I quote, "If they take one Hindu girl, we will take 100 Muslim girls." He continues to say, if they kill one Hindu, there will be 100 that we kill. So by this equation, one Hindu girl is equal to 100 Muslim girls. So I guess instead of standing with 100 Muslim girls, it's much easier to stand with one Hindu girl. Happy married life, Mr. Maurya. Hope you never get divorced. However, what is this triple talaq? Talaq means divorce. And triple talaq is a practice where a man can say talaq thrice to his wife. And voila! He's a free man. Talaq-e-bidat or instant divorce takes less than a minute.
2 minutes mein khushiyan.
Easy, right? Well, not so much. It is much more scrupulous than one thinks it is. Yes, the classic Islamic law does substantiate a husband's right to dissolve the marriage. You must be wondering how. By simply announcing to his wife that he rejects her. But wait, there is more to it. It is mandatory for the husband to wait for the completion of his wife's menstrual cycles for 3 months. This gives the couple a chance to reconcile and ensure a well thought out divorce. No one escapes technology. Divorcing over text messages has become the trend. Muslim women have come out demanding for equal rights as well as religious justice.
You have one divorce in your inbox.
Not again!
Sorry, try again.
Shaira Banu's example would be the most noteworthy. After her husband conveniently nullified their marriage by saying talaq thrice, she is now left with no alimony. Her children as well are in her husband's custody. She has sought equality before law and protection against discrimination on the basis of her gender and religion. Now, Shaira's husband happens to be an extremely religious man who said that I can't go against Sharia law as it would be a violation to take my wife back. I'm sure that he has every intention otherwise, if only the law would permit it. The problem is the misuse of the system. Men who hide behind this umbrella called religious law.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
The Uniform Civil Code has forever been a fixture in the BJP's election manifesto. And that's precisely the problem. Minorities ask, is it about one nation, one law? Or is it really about one religion, one law? With the singular definition of nationalism being propounded lately, there isn't much of a distinction between patriotism and religious beliefs, is there? After all, nationalist is equal to Bhakt is equal to devotee, just as rationalist is equal to infidel plus talaq to the power of 3 is equal to divorcee. Can the Constitution reign supreme as the only holy book when it is the very same document which calls for the respect towards all holy books? Well, subclause 2 under Article 25, the right to freedom of religion, does state that belief can be overruled for the sake of public welfare. Listen, I don't know about you, but I think women are a part of public. So it goes without saying the right of a woman is important in the legal system, which still views women as property. If Islam cannot govern the institution of family, why then do we have a law named the Hindu Marriage Act? Where is gender justice for the Hindu woman who must fear the idea of love for a Muslim man in the age of love jihad? The government's highly selective approach of resolving women's issues, one religion at a time, surely is time consuming and will continue until death do us apart.
Endless love.
It's a long and everlasting battle. Women asserting their opposition to divorce in a jiffy. Women separating menstruation from notions of purity. Women asking for the right to abortion as they are labeled sinners. Women imploring men to give up control over their bodies. At the end of the day, women everywhere want a talaq. A talaq of their rights from patriarchal practices. Talaq, talaq, talaq.